Welcome to Planet Vehicle, an automotive reality show. Planet Vehicle helps the viewer experience the world of automobiles. We review new cars and take you on test drives. We talk with the heads of the automotive industry to find out what products their companies are bringing to the showroom. Transportation is a large part of lifestyle. We bring you athletes, business leaders, and celebrities at events where cars, SUVs, and motorcycles are featured and highlighted. Classic cars, new cars, or futuristic cars, Planet Vehicle puts them in the spotlight. Planet Vehicle introduces you to car clubs, takes you to auto shows, and reports from the racetrack. In addition to our television program, Planet Vehicle's website keeps you updated on the latest news and trends, while our viewer appreciation events provide the opportunity to mingle, network, and experience new and exciting models straight off the assembly line. An automobile is a huge purchase. Planet Vehicle shows you how to take great care of your investment, whether it's safety, maintenance, or ideas to customize your vehicle. Join us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and the web. Planet Vehicle brings you the world of automobiles.
It's a beautiful day to look at cars. Hey, it's Alvin Joseph, Planet Vehicle. Today we are coming to you live from Goose Creek Village in Ashburn, Virginia. They call it the Turkey Trot. If you look at the cars, these are all golden cars. No turkeys here. We've got some car owners and some cars and some great things coming up. It's all coming to you live right here on Planet Vehicle.
Hi, I'm Alfred Morris of the Washington Redskins. You're watching Planet Vehicle.
Action! I love telling big stories about big heroes, but at the end of the day, real life is better than any story. Our servicemen and women are the real heroes. Every day, they make the sacrifices for their country, for my country, for my son's country. The USO gives us real ways to support our real heroes. There is a way we can say thanks. You can go to USO.org and make a real difference in their lives today. Do it.
When I think back on my day, I'm so thankful I used Catering by Uptown. They gave me the wedding of my dreams. Catering by Uptown handled everything. The food was amazing, and people are still talking about it. They are so much more than a catering company. Their venues are absolutely stunning. They want your wedding day to be as perfect as they want their daughter's wedding day to be. That day is a day I will never forget. It was perfect. I would definitely recommend Catering by Uptown.
Tracy Morgan, and you're watching Planet Vehicle. Holla.
Join us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and the web. Planet Vehicle brings you the world of automobiles.
We're here at Goose Creek in Ashburn, Virginia, and we're here with Unity Thunder all the way from Washington, D.C., and they came out to represent today. They brought all of their vehicles, and we're happy to have them here. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you for having us.
And they've got some amazing cars. Vehicle. I'm here with Ron Jones from Unity Thunder, and he's here with his crew from Washington, D.C., and they've come up with a gumbo of vehicles, some of everything. So why don't you tell me about the cars that have come out today?
Sure. We've got cars ranging in the club. We got cars from the 20s all the way up to about the mid-80s. Nothing newer. We don't do the new cars.
You're so old school, right? Old school. So tell me, what's the thrill of rebuilding or rehabbing, if you like, an old car?
Well, it's the thrill of having hands-on knowledge of what's going on. You had a part of building the car, your blood, your sweat, your tears are in the car, as opposed to going to a dealer, buying a beautiful car right off the showroom floor and coming to a show. What's the fun in that?
You're absolutely right. I never thought of it like that. Well, one question I do have, though, when the cars are from the 1920s or 30s, isn't it difficult to find parts?
I'm glad you asked that. They don't stay original. These cars, let me give you an example. All these cars here, the only thing that really is original is the shell, the body of the car. Everything has been replaced, from the transmission to the engine to every screw to every wire. Everything is updated, so I can walk into the AutoZone, Pep Boys, or anywhere and find parts for my car.
Oh, that's quite ingenious. So if I break down, I need to call you.
No, call Mike.
This guy seems to know what to put in what engine, no matter how old, young, or what type of make or model it is, right?
Exactly. We update them because we believe in driving cars, not trailering cars to shows or buying a car from a showroom. Most of these guys, we can get in our cars right now, seriously, fill up with gas and drive to California.
Wow, that's very impressive.
Yeah, we've been to, some of the guys have driven to Kentucky, we go to Ohio, we go to the Carolinas, we drive all across the country to different car shows. Love to drive them. If we can't drive them, we don't want them.
So it's like a convoy of cars.
Exactly. We've traveled with as much as 27, 28 cars at a time going down the road to different shows across the country.
I bet that's quite a show on the highway.
It's a little dangerous, really, because you got so many people, what they call rubbernecking, looking at the cars, and they're about to run into each other, run into us. But it's fun seeing the people give you the hand, the fingers up, and looking at the cars and waving and taking pictures, videos. It's fun, but I tell them, look where you're going, look where you're going.
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick pan around and look at some of these vehicles. And then if we have time, we will definitely grab one of you or some of you, and you can talk to us about your cars. How about that?
Great. We'll be here. We'll be here.
Well, thank you for coming out today.
All right, sweetheart. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, I'm Alfred of the Washington Redskins. You're watching Planet Vehicle.
Action! I love telling big stories about big heroes, but at the end of the day, real life is better than any story. Our servicemen and women are the real heroes. Every day, they make the sacrifices for their country, for my country, for my son's country. The USO gives us real ways to support our real heroes. There is a way we can say thanks. You can go to USO.org and make a real difference in their lives today. Do it.
When I think back on my day, I'm so thankful I used Catering by Uptown. They gave me the wedding of my dreams. Catering by Uptown handled everything. The food was amazing, and people are still talking about it. They are so much more than a catering company. Their venues are absolutely stunning. They want your wedding day to be as perfect as they want their daughter's wedding day to be. That day is a day I will never forget. It was perfect. I would definitely recommend Catering by Uptown.
Mike, and I am admiring your vehicle. I understand it's from the 1930s?
That is so correct. It's a 1939 Chevrolet Coupe. I built it from ground up. It has a 383 stroker motor in it with a 700 RPM trans, and I drive it everywhere I can possibly drive it.
And I bet people look at that car in awe.
Oh, yes. As a matter of fact, when I'm on the highway, like, for instance, I go to Kentucky, Louisville every year. We just got back in from Charlotte, North Carolina, a week before last. Had a blast of a time. When we're out there on the highway, that's my reward. I like to see people give me the thumbs up and take pictures as we go along the highway. I love it.
You love that. And I spoke to a gentleman earlier who was saying the same thing, that he just loves when people admire the car and what it looks like. And of course, the time, effort, and energy that you guys put into these vehicles. I wouldn't say it's just a hobby. I would say it's a passion, wouldn't you?
I love it. You are so right. That is so correct. I love it to the bottom of my heart. As you can see, if you look at the stickers on the window, those are the places that I've been this year. York, Pennsylvania. I've been to Louisville, Kentucky, and Charlotte, North Carolina. Those are all stickers from this year.
So tell me about this steely gray color.
It's a 1997 PT Cruiser gray. Chrysler made it, and it's been painted about 3 times, and it's due another paint job. Now, as you can see, the front fenders are sort of beat up from the highway, but I love the color.
I was admiring it too. That's why I asked about it. I'm just curious as to why the engine, like, that just, wow.
What you see there is the fan for the condenser for the air conditioner. So in the summertime, when it gets super hot, I can turn the AC on and ride.
I don't think they had ACs in cars in the 1930s.
Ma'am, they do. This one has been completely remodified. Basically, the body is just a stock body, but the motor, transmission, all the wheels, rear end, brakes, all of that stuff is up to date on it. So it's an up-to-date car.
So you don't have to worry about being out and about in the summertime and sweating buckets.
That is so correct.
Tracy Morgan, and you're watching Planet Vehicle. Holla.
Join us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and the web. Planet Vehicle brings you the world of automobiles.
Donald Roy, your car looks like something out of Knight Rider.
Kind of similar to it.
Tell me about your car.
It's an 87 El Camino. If you're not familiar with the El Camino, it's a truck, it's a car. So you have a pickup, small bed in it, you can't carry too much in it. But they were built for families that had a need for a pickup truck but wanted the style of a car.
Okay, so in this day and age, it would be called a stylish car pickup truck kind of. Kind of, sort of, yeah. But I like the concept. I like the concept very much. It's beautiful. Has it cost you a lot to be able to maintain it?
Quite a bit. Not to maintain it. Maintaining it is easy. Getting it built is a whole nother story. It has a Lauren kit on it. Corvette lights in the rear. The door handles have been removed. It's got a new crate engine in it. It's all power. I mean, it's got all the modern conveniences. But this year came with just about everything in it already.
Now, I've got to ask you a question. Is this something that you drive every day? Is this your everyday car?
I have this car, and then I have a 38 Chevy sedan that I drive. And basically, to shows, we drive everywhere we go. We just came back from North Carolina, and we drove the cars down to North Carolina. We go to the Speedway to have a big show down there every year, and we go every year.
Do a lot of people show up to those shows?
Oh, it's amazing.
It's amazing how many car enthusiasts there are, and the brotherhood and the friendships and the relationships that are built from that. Can you elaborate on that within your group?
Yes, I can. You know, it's a love and it's a passion. Most of these guys, the older guys, they grew up with their fathers loving cars and building cars and making projects out of them. And it's just grown through the years, and it's huge. It really is. But you have to have a love and a passion for these cars because they are quite expensive.
It's like any expensive hobby. You've got to love it, right?
You've got to love it.
Well, I want to say that you have a beautiful car, and I want to thank you for speaking with me today. Sure. Okay, and enjoy your drive back to D.C.
It's going to be a pleasure. Sun's up.
I'm here with Ulysses Reynolds, and he's about to tell me about this bright little green car that's sat right next to me.
Yeah, it's a 1941 Willys, and I've had it for about 3 years, and we've redid the engine. It got a 409 engine in it with probably about 500 horsepower, and it has a 9-inch Ford rear end, as you see on, I don't think my sign says it, but it's been done all over. It has everything in it from a CD to just putting the air conditioning in it, so it's almost just like a new car going up and down the highway.
I was going to say, you can't be driving up and down the highway with no AC, especially in the summertime.
Yeah, well, that's what we're in the process of putting it in it. So it's just one of those things that takes a little bit of time and getting things coordinated to put it in. And, you know, since what makes it so hard is if you do an aftermarket after the car was built, then you have a lot of problems putting extra stuff in it. So that's what we're in the process of doing.
The engine, I don't think I've ever seen an engine that clean before in my life.
Yeah, well, there's a few of them around here if you look there, but, you know, it takes a lot of time to detail it every day or every weekend whenever you go out. You know, it takes hours. It's not just a few minutes thing, but it's something we love to do, you know, with the guys with the cars.
You know, I've seen a lot of cars here today, but I have to say yours is so cute. it's cute.
Yeah, it's a different.
It's adorable. Like I just want to jump in
Yeah,
it.
that's one of the most popular cars in street rods that they talk about. Anytime you mention a Willys, it look like everybody's eyes light up about something about that make of the car that draws people to it.
I bet you get a lot of kids running up to this car.
Oh, yeah, the kids love it, wondering what type it is and whatnot, and they don't remember. They don't know that the guy that made Willys was making cars from the 1900s up until the 1950s.
I'm quite sure they don't, but like I said, to me, it's so cute. It's so cute. I love it. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you.
Action! I love telling big stories about big heroes, but at the end of the day, real life is better than any story. Our servicemen and women are the real heroes. Every day, they make the sacrifices for their country, for my country, for my son's country. The USO gives us real ways to support our real heroes. There is a way we can say thanks. You can go to USO.org and make a real difference in their lives today. Do it.
When I think back on my day, I'm so thankful I used Catering by Uptown. They gave me the wedding of my dreams. Catering by Uptown handled everything. The food was amazing, and people are still talking about it. They are so much more than a catering company. Their venues are absolutely stunning. They want your wedding day to be as perfect as they want their daughter's wedding day to be. That day is a day I will never forget. It was perfect. I would definitely recommend Catering by Uptown.
Join us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and the web. Planet Vehicle brings you the world of automobiles.
You're here with Michelle Harris for Planet Vehicle, and I'm here with the top flight crew all the way from Maryland. We're in Goose Creek, Ashburn, Virginia for this classic car show, and I'm here graced with the presence of all of these gentlemen and their lovely cars. Who am I here with?
Top Flight!
From the top Flight Corvette Club from Maryland, and I have to say I just came over to look at this vehicle and it is bad. Like, this car is bad. That's all I have to say. It looks so good. You put a lot of time, effort, and money into this car.
Oh yes, I tried just to make it different from everybody else, and I appreciate that, and I hope people enjoy the look of it.
Enjoy the look. It's amazing. I mean, it certainly stands out.
Thank you. I tried to be different from everybody else, to give something back to the military. When I was in the Marine Corps, I have this airbrushing underneath of it, hydrographics underneath. So I just try to do different.
So tell us about this engine.
Oh, it's just a stock engine, LS2. I have a little bit of chrome. I have what they call hydrocarbon, marble look, not the fiber, marble. And underneath of it, I have a display of the Iwo Jima Memorial underneath the hood, airbrush. Yes.
Wow, that's really impressive.
Thank you.
Are you a veteran yourself?
Yes, served in the Marine Corps.
Keith, tell me about this tag, God, I owe you one. It has to symbolize or represent something. What does that message send, or what does that mean to you?
That I've been blessed by God to be able to have a vehicle like this. And not that I just owe him one, I owe God a lot. But I couldn't put too many numbers on there because the state only allows you so many letters and numbers. But I said, I know our God, I always will owe you one. So it was just something special, and then I just picked out.
You're a very sentimental guy, aren't you?
I try to be. And again, everything that I do on this car is just a representation of what I am and who I am and where I try to do in life.
Oh, wow. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. Okay. Now, I do want you to tell me about your seats.
The seats, again, everything that I've done, I went through and I've tried to make it different. And I went and put ostrich in the inserts with the little C6 emblem embroidered in the headrest. So I try to be different from everybody else. That's all.
There's nothing wrong with being different, I can tell you that. This car is absolutely beautiful. How often do you drive it?
It's driven all during the summer, and when it's good, like on the wintertime, like days like this, we drive. Okay. So it's been driven to Colorado. So
you drove it all the way to Colorado? Wow. Well, I want to thank you because I'm just in awe. I'm looking at your car, and I've got to say I'm almost lost for words because it is beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Keith. I'm happy to see this car. This is a beautiful color. Tell me about this.
Well, thank you very much. It's electron blue. It's a factory color, and came out in 2002. They only had that color for, I think, 3 years, and I'm in love with the color. It's favorite color.
It's beautiful, I have to tell you. And I looked on the inside. Even within the engine, you have blue accents everywhere.
Yes, it's carbon fiber, and it's Blue Lightning is the name of the car.
Blue Lightning. Blue Lightning's your baby, huh?
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
So how often do you drive her?
If it's good weather, once a week. You know, on Saturdays, Sundays, something like that.
Okay, so what is your regular everyday car?
An Impala SS.
So you do like cars with a little bit of power?
Yes, I do. I also have an 81 Corvette.
Oh, you do? What color's that one?
Silver.
Silver.
Yes.
Silver and blue?
Yes.
So when you ride this car, how does it make you feel when you're driving?
It's just a beautiful driving car. It, you know, kind of gives you a feeling of superiority as far as horsepower goes. And it's twin turbo, so, you know, it can get up and get out.
Get up and get out. I like that. Get up and get out. So do you stop traffic with this car?
Often.
And how does that make you feel?
That I put the right things in the car. It makes me feel good.
Okay,
yeah.
Fantastic. We are so happy to have you out here today and to grace us with this car because it is truly beautiful. And this is a beautiful color, I have to tell you. So thank you, Kevin, so much.
All right. Thank you very much. Take care now.
I'm here with Vincent from Top Flight, the Corvette Club from Maryland. How are you?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm fabulous. We're here in Goose Creek in Ashburn, Virginia for Planet Vehicle. We are at this classic car show. You've brought out how many vehicles today?
We have 15 vehicles here today.
And as I said earlier, it's like a starburst pack of color. If gold, blue, red, silver were in a pack of starburst, this would reflect it right here with these fabulous Corvettes behind me. And as you can see, they look amazing. Tell me about these vehicles.
Well, we have vehicles from several different classifications. A lot of our members are not here today, but we have vehicles ranging from the 70s all the way through 2011. So a broad range of vehicles, colors, cars, types, and styles. Everything that can be done to or around a Corvette, we have in fact done.
And what makes your Corvette Club so special?
Because we're Top Flight. Okay. No, our members are from the Washington metropolitan area. We have people from Maryland, District of Columbia, as well as Virginia. And we travel far and wide as far as the club name is concerned. We go to events, community events, other automobile sporting events. We just enjoy what we do and the people that we meet in the course of doing this work.
Now, I have a question. Out of all the cars out there, why a Corvette?
Because it's America's sports car.
America's sports car. I love the answer. Now, let me ask you this. What's your favorite one out here?
Well, my favorite one is that silver one over there.
Does it happen to be yours by any chance?
No. Actually, they're all my favorites. I'm trying to get some of these guys to give me theirs, but they just won't do it. But
And I can see why. Now, you know, they say when men hit 40 or, you know, they hit that middle-age crisis, they all want a Corvette. Would you say that's the case?
actually, most people out here wanted them well before that, okay? Some of it's affordability, some of it is having to do with having kids at a certain age. So, yeah, I'm on about my third midlife crisis now, so it's okay.
So you've got 3 Corvettes, I take it?
Only up here. We do have a couple of people that have 3 Corvettes, but, you know.
Okay, so what has been your most enjoyable experience owning a Corvette?
Mostly the people that I've met, okay, and not just the members of the club, but other clubs that we visit, interactions that we've had at Corvette-related events or just automobile-related events. We've really met some amazing folks, and it kind of takes you across the country in terms of who you see and what you do, and it gives you a chance to recognize, I guess, all the positive things and qualities about people, and the fact that we share a common love in terms of the car itself is always very good. But the people I've met have been probably the most important thing, you know.
I bet you have some stories to tell.
Absolutely, absolutely. Like I said, we've gone quite a ways out, and we've you know, we travel to car shows in other parts of the country, Dakotas, Colorado, you know, Florida, the Carolinas. So we go a lot of different places. We don't have a bunch of garage queens in terms of our cars. We got them to drive them, and that's what we do.
Now, when you're on the highway and you're driving and there's 20 to 30 Corvettes, one behind the other, I can imagine that is just a showstopper in itself.
Absolutely. Wherever we go, there's a show. And that's the kind of the mantra that we wind up having on this. And when there are a lot of us going down the highway, people tend to not so much move out of the way, but there is a little bit of a traffic jam, people paying attention. But and it's great. A lot of the kids certainly like it because we have a variety of colors, and people have done a few things to trick out the cars, and so it's always a lot of fun.
So they follow the rainbow.
Definitely, definitely. If there's a Corvette color that's been made, we have it somewhere in our club.
Well, I want to thank you, Vincent. You've been a pleasure to speak to. Again, thank you for being here today. Top Flight Corvette Club from Maryland and, of course, the District of Columbia. This is Michelle Harris for Planet Vehicle.